Yeah, so guys might have noticed this Jumia nylon doesn't look. Yeah, I don't know to show that. I think that has my address on it. But yeah, it's a lot cheaper to get this off of Jumia than from the Oraimo site. I think it's about like 18 or 17,000. I'll show the screenshot. So it's much cheaper to get this on Jumia. I think I paid about 17,000 and 15,000 plus the stocking fee to get these off of Jumia. So I would advise you do that instead of buying from the Oraimo site or from any vendor. One more thing I'd like to mention is the incredible call quality. Like I've gotten so many compliments of how crisp my voice sounds when I'm using this on a phone call. In fact, I was talking with a friend of mine, he uses AirPods actually. Although I'm not really certain if they're authentic. You know, there's a lot of fakes that go around. Although you pay the premium price for AirPods, so I'm going to assume those are authentic. And he was complaining about how no one could ever hear him on phone calls using the AirPods. And then I told him, hey, I'm using like the Space Buds Neos, these guys, and he was like, nah, that is not true. That is cap because my voice sounded extremely clear to him. So yeah, if you are having issues being concise and being heard on calls, video calls, normal audio calls, this is a really good buy. I think I've used this for over 8 months, give or take, over 6 months basically. I don't think it's gotten to 8 months, but they have been working solidly. The only reason I am replacing them is because I don't know. I think maybe I have been maybe a little bit too sweaty. They are not water resistant, and I think water might have gotten into it, and so because of that, the volume is greatly reduced. I think the volume is like cut in half as it is right now. So that's the reason I'm getting this. And also, I'm also just going to be keeping this because if I'm listening to music for a long period of time, like the batteries last 3 hours, 3.5 hours easy. After 3.5 hours, you start getting like the low battery warning, and then it will last like 30 minutes longer before the battery actually finally dies. But yeah, I'm going to keep this so that when I use this and I'm listening for longer than 4 hours and the battery dies, I can just switch to these and have like lower volume but still be able to listen to music. So yeah, there you have it. I have to take the tape off. Let me do that. You take the tape off this so you can start charging. And that's it. Goodbye.